Eurovision.
Okay.
I don't even know what the hell Eurovision. You guys
You don't know what Eurovision?
You guys talked about it last week. I still don't know what Eurovision is.
You had a chance to watch it.
Yeah, that's how much interesting I was into Eurovision. But I want this to be the best story we have of the day. Eurovision. Lenny, tell me.
It's like
educate me.
It's like American Idol meets The Voice for the rest of the world, not counting the United States.
Okay.
It was the.
Is it just singing?
Yes.
Yes.
So it's not like America's Got Talent.
There's some fancy
ventriloquist
stuff.
And
No. It's just singing.
Okay.
Right. It's just musical acts.
This is the one where I said I want to send the winner of our Masked Singer.
Right.
On there. Okay.
Right. I got news for you. People start out in masks. They're hanging. They're dangling from trapeze. They're setting things on fire. They're running around. Oh no! It's these are very, very involved stage acts.
Eurovision.
Really correct.
So what's going on in the Eurovision world?
It's over. There is a winner.
Forever?
No, just for the year.
Just for the year.
Yeah.
Okay. How many seasons of Eurovision have there been?
This was the 69th. Next year will be the 70th.
69 seasons?
Nice.
69 years of.
Isn't American Idol on like 23?
Yeah, but they do like 3 a year. So
Eurovision does 3 a year?
No. American Idol and The Voice do 2 or 3 seasons a year.
It's only does one.
Correct. It's an annual event.
And it's been around for 70 years, since the 50s.
Yes.
Correct.
And that's some of the biggest winners in history. There's obviously been like multiple countries. I think like Ireland has won the most times with 7 entries, but also some of the previous winners were ABBA, Celine Dion. And I believe, I'm not sure who else competed that you might know, but yeah, but there's
Give us a list. I mean, you're a research guy. Google famous Eurovision winners.
Yeah, so
ABBA and Celine Dion.
That's it.
Well, for you, but let's see. But like each year, like for the most part, most of the songs are like pop or like emotional songs. But I remember like in 2006, Finland's entry was like some Slipknot like devil costume band that the song was literally Hard Rock Hallelujah.
Oh
yeah,
wow.
I mean the songs and the performances really run the gamut. You know, people start out in long gowns and coats and then strip down to like bodysuits and stuff. But the winner this year was a young man named JJ, who's 24 years old, from Austria, which is where it will be held next year.
How do you spell his first name?
JJ.
Okay, all right, got it.
And it's Austria's third win.
Mm-hmm. I believe the last time Austria won was Conchita Wurst. She was a drag queen that sang "Rise Like a Phoenix" in 2014. So that was the last time it was held in Austria.
And
have we ever had a U.S. winner?
No.
U.S. is not in it.
We're not even allowed to participate?
No.
Eurovision.
Oh.
They sneak Australia in.
I thought Celine Dion was from Canada.
She won for Switzerland.
What the hell is going on with this show?
You got to watch it, man.
Where's Celine Dion from?
Now she lives in Canada, but she represented Switzerland.
Was she born in Switzerland?
Having the faintest idea.
I'm checking.
Okay, these things, there's a flaw. There's some fly in the ointment here.
Hey, you got Australia in there.
They're not so. Oh, so Australia's now in Europe.
No, Australia's in Eurovision. However,
for some reason, they're part of the Commonwealth.
Okay.
I guess that's why they count.
And I got news here: the UK was not happy because they got 0 votes from the public, and they were right up there until there's two types of voting. There's the juried panel, and they vote, and then the public phones in, like on American Idol and The Voice and shit like that.
Yeah.
So,
but didn't you guys say Israel was one of the competitors?
Israel came in second.
Where's Israel?
Middle East.
No, it's not. Oh, okay. You want to go? Oh boy, you want to go there?
He's a stickler for geography. All of a sudden, look at this.
I mean, Utah doesn't have a representative.
No.
Thank you, Bobby.
It seems like they're as good as geography as Pete is.
There you go. Hey.
But there were some points where I think one time Morocco was in the Eurovision Song Contest as well, but they didn't participate because of Israel.
Yeah. And Israel, it's the last couple of years between what's going on in Gaza, there's been serious protests about the Israeli presence in Gaza
first off, they're not in Europe.
Well,
so I protested already. Australia shouldn't be in there.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That's like
Hell,
that's a whole hemisphere away.
Hell, there were reports that apparently China wanted to join at some point.
But the U.S. can't get in.
No.
I don't think we're too busy with The Voice and everything else. America's Got Talent.
Oh my gosh.
Go figure.
All right, so the Eurovision winner, JJ.
By the way, the drag
And
queen
it's spelled again.
J.
Okay, got it.
And the woman who Blake mentioned earlier, the drag queen that won for Austria in
2014,
is the woman who encouraged this JJ to enter.
Okay.
They were his motivation. Now they make sense. Okay.
They them.
Yeah, makes perfect sense in this case. Yeah. Okay. Israel was second. And Estonia, which was a song I actually pretty liked.
Oh yeah, the espresso
macchiato.
Yes.
He was funny.
So let me explain.
Where's JJ from?
Austria.
Which is where it will be next year.
Okay, it is in Europe.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
In Estonia, I don't know where that is.
In Europe.
That definitely is Europe.
Okay.
That's Russia adjacent.
But for some reason,
It's Russia adjacent.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
part of
Finland.
Russia's in Asia, part of Russia's in.
Right. It's the European part of Russia. It's over by Finland.
It's all okay.
Yeah.
All right.
By Lithuania.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Sweden came in fourth with the sauna song, which was pretty funny, and Italy was fifth.
Okay.
But Austria and Israel were tied, and then when they added the public votes in, Israel had 357 votes, Austria had 436 votes.
Tiebreaker should have been, are you in Europe? No, it would have been over.
Now
that should have been the tiebreaker.
Would have made it a lot easier.
Now here's the thing though, because everyone was because there was a lot of broadcasters that because like each individual entry was controlled by each country's broadcaster. So you have like the UK, like they had their entry from the BBC,
right?
And like each country has their own. When Israel revealed. When Israel was revealed, like with their results from the public vote, there was a lot of questions about like, was this a legitimate public voting? Because the jury vote was like 34 points. Like they were not projected to win at all because from like the representatives of like each country and in their jury, and apparently Israel has been running ads on like Eurovision videos in countries where there's no voter ID to vote for your country on the Eurovision website, because in most countries you have to prove your location on the website of the country that you're voting in.
First off, Israel is not in Europe, and it's called Eurovision.
Correct.
I'm the only one that has a problem with this?
Oh, please.
Australia.
Don't worry.
Australia's a stretch.
Hey.
It's a huge stretch. Israel's a stretch.
Be very.
Yeah, but you can drive from Israel to Europe.
Be very thankful that Australia hasn't won yet.
Drive.
Well, you got to go around through Turkey.
You got to go around the Mediterranean.
Over the Dardanelles. You go through the Golden Horn. Yeah, exactly.
Because
that's like here to Alaska.
Yeah, because as Lenny's mentioned, and like whoever wins the Eurovision this year, that country has to host the Eurovision the next year. So be thankful that we haven't had an Australian Eurovision song contest yet.
But the contestants would have loved it.
Well, Joshua answered a question I had. Was Russia in it? And yes, they were. According to Joshua,
it were.
No, they were not.
I didn't think so, but all
Wait.
right.
It says there's 51 different countries have participated over the years. This is his first one. And he said Russia. I think he was saying Russia was one of those 51 at some point.
Yes.
Okay.
Because
I don't think they were in it this year, but I'm not sure.
Right. So at some point, Russia was involved in it at some point. I believe they won in 2008. So they were in it, but they since been suspended because of what's been going on in that area.
Okay. So JJ, what song did he sing? I'm assuming it's a he.
It is.
Okay.
He sang Wasted Love, a tempestuous electro ballad. He's also an opera singer for the Vienna State Opera. He's a countertenor.
Okay.
As opposed to never mind.
Yeah.
And it was a love song about wasted love and how no love is actually wasted.
My music teacher in elementary school said I should be a tenor, or I should sing tenor.
Okay.
Yeah, tenor 12 miles away.
But we'll say though the trophy.
And then she tried to give me a solo, and she's like, "Hey, just sing solo. No one can hear you." Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So
yeah, but we'll say
that's
though.
my jokes. I'm done.
But we'll say though
now.
the trophy does look cool though. It's just
They stole our logo.
what?
What?
There you go.
They stole our logo.
Not JJ. Not JJ. We're saying Eurovision stole. We're not accusing you of anything, JJ. You did well. Thank you.
This is an opinion
This
show.
is a big deal.
I can accuse anybody. Doesn't make it right.
So what you're saying is JJ stole our logo.
Nah, well, I'm not going to blame JJ. He looks like a nice kid.